Hello everybody. It is I, Shaco the Shrimp, coming at you live from Kick once more. Coming in to let you know that, I'm sorry that I couldn't get to this one on Saturday. So consider this an early apology stream for that end. Citizen Sleeper. This one, as I understand it, is a really comfy, or at least more laid back RPG based on space stations in the far reaches of outer space. And that's pretty much all I know about it. I am going to be going into this one completely blind. Beyond just like some RPG elements that I glazed at the Steam store and some word of mouth from some of my friends. That's pretty much everything I know about it. And that's where we're going to go in for it. Now, as for this game itself and anything else in regards to my own history with RPGs, you know me. I grew up with Final Fantasy. I grew up with Japanese RPGs. I grew up with Diablo. I grew up with that type of RPG. However, for this type of game, I understand that it's supposed to be more like based on tabletop RPGs, more based upon like old school tabletop RPGs, stuff like the original Dungeons and Dragons, stuff based on like the original, or at least the original systems for those games. So here's hoping that I can acclimate myself to them from my own understanding. Anyways, let's get to it. A dive from the blue turns to a hero's punch. Once again, Shaka the Shrimp coming at you live with a new game on Kick. Let's get started. And to any new viewers that might be joining us, by all means, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, because I really want to know what everybody thinks about this game, because I am certainly going in for a ride. Anyways, let's get to it. Alright, so... oh, hold on a minute. Alright, so... in regards to this game, I've not tested it too much yet, beyond just like the initial starting parts for it. As for like how sound quality is going to be on here, I'm going to be mostly controlling it through an external device, because I think that the audio settings for this game are kind of messed up a little bit. Is it too low? No, this should be a little bit better now, I think. Okay, cool. So another reason as to why I picked this game specifically is because I've been playing so many games that have been testing my patience, that have been kicking my ass, like punching me in the nuts recently, with like Boomer Shooter Month, and last week's stream with Final Sentence, where I almost had a damn panic attack on stream. So consider this a game where I'm gonna be chilling out a little bit along with you guys. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a new game for it coming out as well. I heard about this one. Funnily enough, I heard about Citizen Sleeper 1 because of the Citizen Sleeper 2 announcement. So hopefully by the time we finish this one, we might be able to get to the next one. All right, so let's see. New game. Ooh. Choose character class. Operator. Works with drones, high-precision remote machines that perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers are assigned to operator work are usually cerebral, precise people. Are we cyborgs? Interesting. Or are we like full-on robots? That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Engineering, interface, endure, intuit, and engage. Very old-school tabletop RPG stats. Mark machines, physical tools. So I'm going to assume there's going to be a lot of checks in this game. Oh boy. -1 endurance. Approach problems with awareness. Approach a problem head on. Ooh. Interesting. So the set skills for this could be a little bit more... could be a bit more, So this is kind of like wisdom, I guess. And this is more like, I guess, instinct? I guess you could call it. I don't know. I've never heard of a stat looking like that. Approach a problem head on. I've heard of this stuff, though. This sounds like wisdom. This is like, like endurance or strength. Interface sounds like intellect, or like a type of intellect more for like computers, and engineers like intellect but more physical skills. Interesting. Chance to gain cryo and interface action. I wonder what the hell that means. Let's see what are the other ones. Extractor. Extractor works on resource extraction, often in hard vacuum environments. Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have high levels of endurance. Interesting. Peak photosynthetic skin. Sunbathed dice action allows energy recovery at home. I have no idea what any of these terms mean, by the way, yet. Darling Kuromi. Hello, Darling Kuromi. I like your sunglasses. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Engineering. Yeah, interesting. Is there another one? Machinist or machinist? Machinist? Machinist. I'm gonna call it machinist. Repairs and modifies automated systems and use instructional resource extraction. Sleepers assigned to machinist work are usually diligent, careful, and structured people. Mission extractor. Chance to gain random scrap item and engineer actions. Interesting. I'm gonna have to learn all these terms on the fly because I don't think there's a tutorial for this game. I don't think you can make tutorials work for RPGs, to be honest. At least not effectively. Let's see. So essentially, somebody who's more in tune with external systems, somebody who's more in tune with drones or I'm assuming digital systems, and somebody who's more in tune with like, I guess labor or like blue collar work, I would say. Interesting. Interesting. Picking a class head on is gonna lock me out of stuff later on. I can already feel it. You know what? As somebody who often works in the field for many things, including somebody who has had some experience doing some of this stuff, I think extractor works a bit better for me. So let's go with this one. No idea what the how this is gonna interpret into the game going forward, but following the stats, I'm not gonna be as aware, but I'm gonna be a little bit stronger. So let's go with this extractor. And what awaits us in the far reaches of space. Oh man, that loading screen's pretty cool. I like that. Hexagonal patterns like that are really sick. I only ever see those in like tabletop RPGs or like strategy. Oh. Unknown, where are you? The first thing you become aware of on waking is disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling. Between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. It is at worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that is indisputably yours. Let's think about that body. A leap in a cold lake on a hot day, the sting of blood welling from a fresh wound, the friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach, until you can't tell one from the other. The cold slips in, behind you and around you, and the sensation fades out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful to the dull nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The wall of the container feels immediately present, cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and a retreat of little from your central nervous system. It is painful, not like you used to know pain, at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. Remember the plan? Remember the others? What does this mean? What plan? You remember there are 10 of you. 10 that could no longer stand in the indentured work, the routines, the slow decay. 10 whose belief in the promised future was slowly dismantled day by day, until they realized they had sold away everything that would ever matter. 10 that would escape, or at least 10 died trying. Some were lost in a shaft. Others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers. The freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if in the airlessness holds a freighter you might freeze solid long before you reach any destination. Try to rest, but you're restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream where you were once a person. Time passes. The cold creeps further in. Feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound, too. everywhere, screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light, white as the cold, softer and softer until in a haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You are out. Whoa. What? Okay, hold on. Data? Items? Cryo. Cryo currency stored in airway sticks of memory. Notice chits. Click button. Dragos. Pragmatic salvager. Oh, I see. You're Dragos. A pragmatic and private salvager. It has been a few hours since Dragos pulled you out from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of this scrapyard, swaddled in the reflected folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life. You stare at the ordinarily curving element of an improvised heater. You're surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes, with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. So, Sleeper, you all thawed yet? Almost. Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames has been better perseverance in the sub. Oh, hello! 6-9. What the hell are those numbers even mean? Well, hello, man. Thanks for the follow. I've seen more than a few of you frozen swords or hull plates or inside out or locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset with its slinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eyes looking on you with an unflinching stare. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. It didn't last long. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in the memory for a moment. Or perhaps he's just figuring out what to do with you. What happened to him? He ignores your question. I won't ask what led you to it. Just sell yourself to a corporation. But I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now. And you are just software. A rogue emulation, illegally processing corporate property. You now along. You remember biometrically signing the forms. The cold floor on your feet as you pad it to the sleeper cells. The promise of a life off-world. But if you do, you get the familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, not things you feel. You're no longer a person. You're an offshoot, a copy. Wait a minute, so did we used to be a person and now we're a robot or a cyborg? Is that what it is? What you don't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. There's no question, there's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. Same as any sleeper who makes it out. Essen Arp wants to protect their property, but if they can't keep hold of you, well then no one can. I remember that too. At least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But now, sleeper, you're one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye is the best place you can be right now. The eye? Station. You'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to get on with. He trails off. There's an old freighter container I've been using as storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in as much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it. And so there wasn't a sight. Emotion, fatigue, shaking at your feet. Alright. You head up on out there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Drago stalks back into the wrecks. His drone's already converging on a rusting hulk. Plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Oh, it is a tutorial! Never mind! I spoke completely wrong! Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location at the rest and end the cycle now. I see. So the eyes are... Oh, scrolling is how you move. Interesting. It's a big old ring space station. I kind of like that. It's all animated. It's all like 3D animated. And cycle, sure. Interesting. wake up curled in a corner of the container and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one you waken now, strange, disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? This spot is impossible to know, after all. What matters? I want answers, first. It all matters. The best and impossible to escape, if it remains a blur. What Essen Arp did to you cannot be forgotten. You need a way to understand all this before you can move on. So wait, okay, so far, Essen Arp is the mega corporation that we were like assigned to originally and escaped somehow with 10 other people. Okay. Where are you? What is this place? What happened to the others? The questions outnumber the answers. You want to change that, but you'll have to learn to survive first. Dragos has left on you a few comforts in the container. The minor blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. Interesting. You power the power stud in the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the package smells like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like the station, but scattered going ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright, polygonal shapes, like angular suns, burning into your mind. Oh, there's something unpleasantly visceral about those images, and it is long after you finish drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Okay, let's see. Condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It plates one segment each cycle, so you can also be damaged by violence, injury, lack of food. If you condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You'll have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that are keeping you alive. So we're basically on robot life support. Oh god. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. Okay? The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Once you have used your dice, you cannot use any further actions. You must rest to recover them in the current cycle. You also need to eat something to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but you first have to find somewhere to get food. Okay? Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you'll be starving. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at a double rate for the cycle. So basically means, okay, so this is like a survival game on top of it being an RPG. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna have to figure how this works though specifically. Okay. Let's see here. Wait, no, these are, whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Leave. Jacob standing in the corridor when you leaning close to the container. He's still wearing his headset in the harsh light of the corridor. You realize it's implanted. Well, yeah, I can see that. A drone sits on his shoulder. Its cache of sensory eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Okay, I guess. Good to hear. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So, I'm not going to chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Sure. We're fine. Alright then. In the yard, it's simple stuff. You hack these old hulls down, sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Now, occasionally we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value. Most of that comes in scrap. Try to find some good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper you'll be used to the manual labor. And obviously I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. Chits? These. Oh yeah, these things. Right, okay. Air-walled cryo, isolated from the market. It's what we use for trade out here. The stuff's back in his pocket. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can. And sleeper as well. Maybe. But things, though, being the way that they are for me in the yard, he pauses. I need the help. Happy to. Sure, no worries. Okay. You got something else you got? Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling better. Pressure. There's plenty to do. We'll do. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later. He calls back. Time to get to work. Alright, so here's our character. Interesting. So we can upgrade different parts of here. We can't do anything into it though before. Oh, I see. Okay. So basically, everything starts out at a 0. And you need to put a point into here in order to increase it out of a -1. Okay. So you can only ever really have something up to level 2, basically, doesn't it? Interesting. Upgrade points in primary and secondary abilities. Okay. Kind of a neat idea. Music is really atmospheric too. Jeez. Actions is the primary way you interact with the world of citizens. Oh, I see. That's how you do it. Okay, cool. So, even the okay. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy condition, or items depending on the outcome. There are 3 different outcomes: positive, better than expected; neutral, the action succeeds; negative, the action fails. Okay. Action dice affects each of the following outcomes as follows: 100% chance. Okay. So whenever they're both white, it's 50-50. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So can you ever have something lower than 50% on negative, I wonder? Oh, toss of a freaking coin here. Alright. I'm gonna declare right now, for the sake of RPG, like anything, I will not save scum. No matter what the outcome on things are, I will not save scum for this game. Mostly because I think this game is a little bit like, a little bit faster than other RPGs, I think. I saw like the completion time for this game. I think it's like about like 5 or 7 hours. We'll see. Either critical or repeatable actions. Complex. Okay. Safe or risky and danger. Okay, so risky. No loss condition energy cryo. Negative outcome means cryo energy loss. Negative outcome is condition loss. Can mean cryo energy loss. So anything dangerous is going to be something like this. Jesus. Manual sound section requires either engineer interface into intuitive or engine. Okay. Interesting. So it does designate with specific abilities on there. And modifier +1 and 1 regular. Okay. So actually require +1 to perform. So you have to be trained in some action, obviously. Makes sense. Alright, cool. Full dissection and manual salvage. Gonna take some time to sort. Okay. Deck calling Dragos has tied up something ugly. He uses a payment or 2 to make it nasty. Back in business. Every salvage knows there are always just one lucky holiday for the next payday. Interesting. So let's do this for 4 dice. Ooh. Positive to neutral. We can't possibly fail in this. Let's try this one. It's no risky, might cause issues. Let's try this one maybe? No, because we don't have the extra +1, that's why. Interesting. Okay, so it's certainly a much more different system than what I remember than I thought then. Interesting. Let's do a neutral one. Let's do 50-50 on this one. Let's go. Start action. Cool. Positive action. Okay. Actions often progress. Clocks. Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them. They track your actions and effects of the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Drago's depth, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once a cycle and can complete without player input. Active cycle clocks can be displayed. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. So, back in business plus turn cryo. Let's try this one. I want to try this one. It's 25% negative. Let's try it. Find a doctor. What? Drives. You discover something about yourself. Drives. You track drives. Any tracked drive will place a yellow marker in location. Okay, so basically it's something I have to complete. Drives and navigation. Free to serve. Let's explore Erlin's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking your drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and a way to recover conditions. Interesting. Cycle your home when you're out of dice. Alright. There's only so many abilities. Cool. Oh, cool. We actually had a neutral outcome on that. Nice. So let's see here. How do I do this? Find a doctor. Okay. So these are just quests, basically. Is that what it is? Okay. They're just quests. Circles otherwise extinct might come to a rapid end. So we have to find a doctor at some point. Cool. Let's track this one then. Find a doctor. Let's do neutral. Ooh, neutral negative. Yeah, I really like that. I have a better chance of well, actually, no. What'll happen if I do it like this? No, it's still the same thing. I don't want to kill myself on this. I'll just do it on a safe one. Please be 50-50 on a good chance. Yay! Negative cry. Okay, whatever. Negative outcome. At least we still got cry out of it. Okay, now the last one here. Or should we just do it like this? It could be higher though. Possible outcome for this one is way better though, which is 4-4. Interesting. I have to be an engineer for this. Let's just keep going while it's safe. I don't want to kill myself on these. Jeez, on the first cycle, that would really suck. Neutral outcome. Okay, fair enough. Sweet. Let's leave. So, let's see. Shipyard. What is here? Oh, wait, no, we already did this. Oh, wait, no, this is something else. Oh, crap. I could have done this. Well, I'll do this next time then. Fetal action, haul materials. If you recover load of materials and ask the nearest yard where you take them. This is a shipbuilder. That's what you have to do. Okay. Anything else here? That's the yard. Dock C4. Helium crossing. Okay, but there's no actions here. Tunda old data terminal? So dock plates. Interesting. That's a little dangerous though. Explode rotunda. Risky. Ooh, but I suck at that though. Oops. Leave. Dock B2. Nothing here. Okay, establish sortie. Bright market. Explore the market. Thanks for directions. No engage, and intuit is even worse. Nope. It's like a bad idea. Low end gate. Oh, I have to pay. I have to pay in order to get to the low end? Nah, no way. I'm not doing this. 60 cry to get into the low end? Hell no. Absolutely not. So basically, this is how I see it. We're salvagers in a middle and freaking nowhere space station. Oh wow. Your frame's photosynthetics and allows you to gather energy to sunlight. Oh, I see. That's what it meant. That's what it meant when it said that. Okay, cool. Let's do this. We're starving! Some you don't woke up instead of the ghost of the station shifting skulls rings around you. For a moment you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connection begins to establish themselves, threads tugging at the edge of your mind. These threads become the vector of exchange, and these extensions as you feel your thoughts slipping away from them, solving to a million of the short distributed nodes that they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station like a wave of texture in a smooth black liquid. What the hell? Even though you have no eyes, no sight, you see/feel the map of the station. No, not the map of the station, but the map of its connections. It is a looped cloud, which spokes and spires that just jut out into space. It's an ingrown thing of obsolete loops and severed pathways. In a system, a map, and a territory, all at once. Notice a tugging feeling pulling at you, as if you were a small child. Somehow, it is pulling in two directions at once. Look down, and all of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back to trembling in this unfamiliar body, and yours, and not yours at all, at the same time. Find yourself standing in the corner of the container, and eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second, and you feel it's waiting there. A station splayed across your mind, a storm of connected roads awaiting to be explored, and then it is gone. Jeez, that's disturbing. Okay, let's not starve, so I'm gonna do this. Shalaka? Okay, 2 energy. I'll take it. Should I do one more? I don't know if I want to do one more. Is it just 100% positive? I should have probably just done 100% positive. Okay, that's okay. I'll deal with it next time. I always have that option since I'm since I picked this class, it allows me to just sunbathe and just probably getting through that. Do not end cycle right now. I have stuff to do. Shipyard. Let's try these. Can I do this? 100% positive on both of these. Interesting. I want to do that one though. Hold on. I want to do this one though, because I want to at least finish what I start, despite the fact that could be really cool. Back in business. Let's do this. Start action. Sweet. Back in business. A bunch of cryo, and let's do the last one, and hopefully this will put it back. Back in business, cryo. Okay, so we have this one full now. So what happens if we have it full now? Okay. Okay, there we go. Buzz of activity in the yard. Great blinking lights. Okay, so I have to leave and then come back to do it. Okay. Flash across the dark shape, suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, splitting in from holes in a twisted shape. The cutter is huge, and it's been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands to the side, focused on the hulking ships that is lowered to the yard. What is it? That's my friend, is a grade scrap. I should thank you. Displays on his last legs when you turned up. Now look at this. Ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think about this becoming this crew. What happened? What do you mean? He glanced at the chart. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. No, what happened to the ship? Not my concern. The ship creaks in like a galloping iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know, I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need your help for this one. The drones start crawling over the hull, their lights illuminating the flash of the infected hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion, locked inside the container, the wreck of the Essen Arp freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into this strange station? You shudder. Perhaps if you learned something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Interesting. Drago squished your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up to it. What do you think? The fading name of the ship, blazing on the side, lit your light. Let's do it. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few, and we can make a start. A real beauty. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting, and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. Interesting. Oh! Sweet, new upgrade point. Alright, first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point. Okay, so that's your experience system. Okay, that makes sense. Cool, I know how to upgrade characters. So upgrade point. Can't upgrade this one, we need +2 to upgrade that. Let's see here. Let's go with... should I wait? No, I shouldn't wait. I have to spend upgrade points as quickly as I get them. Let's do... Wait. Chance to gain random scrap. Let's do engineer. I feel like I'm gonna need this. So we're working through scrap mostly. Alright. Let's get back home. No more actions. Oh boy. Another cycle ended. It's starving again. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. Spark with glittering lights like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information and communication. There are so many layers, so many loops that it seems almost impossible to parse, but you begin to try. Focus on the threads. There are more threads than you can count. You choose one that passes nearby and approach it. As you inspect it, you understand why you instinctively chose the word thread when you first saw them. They are not single lines, but rough, fuzzy things, woven from data strings of all types. Are we just entering the Matrix? The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. One leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions, and all you need to do is follow the path and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. And then that insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines. Two threads pulling in different directions as if they were tied to you. The first thread leads out, away from the station into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something. A sphere shimmering above a strange angular body. The pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. Your eyes open. Time is short. Oh, back to the daily grind. Oh, hold on. Let me do this first. So these are... Wait a minute. So these are totally random then. Oh, so I got really lucky getting two that were, the cloud. So the exchange inside, you can now access the data cloud of the eye. A network of decaying protocols and data caches. Well, there you can use dice and items to access data and extract data. Okay, be careful. These networks are all constrained. Click the eye icon at the bottom of the screen to toggle this field. Oh, I see. Okay, I'll take the energy. Actually, I'll do one more. I don't want to keep starving. Even if I only get one action, it's okay. That's okay, I'll take it, but I'll take that. Alright. Let's see here. Shipyard. Dragos is nervous. Seems increasingly nervous about your presence in the yard. You're not sure he's going to get a hold of this merchant much longer. What the hell does that even mean? Forensic troll. Oh crap. Crap. So that means I should have... Oh, I should have put it into Intuit. Oh, I can't figure out the... I'm gonna have to come back to that then. Oh, I may have soft locked myself out of something here. Damn. Alright, so let's see. Let's do a couple other ones here. So, he said there's an eye somewhere. Let me check that out. Doxy 4. Merchants willing to run the gauntlet. Okay, so that's only for like a repeatable action once they arrive. There's a salvage thing. Rotunda. Okay. Let me go back one real quick. Bright market is here. Risky. Directions, nope. It's a bad idea. Local knowledge. It doesn't take that long to do that one though. Hell no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put credits in there. I only have 60. Oh god. Okay. Well, I'm not going back. I already said I was not gonna be save scumming this, so let's just do it like this. What do we have? As a newcomer, you can only gain favor grabbing loads of materials. Mask yours, start detecting. Interesting. Sure, let's go with this for now. Please don't kill me. Damn it. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, it was bound to happen eventually. Okay. Back to the thing. To the container yard. Once someone is tracking you, following your trail, won't be long before they arrive. That is terrifying. Still know where to find a doctor. Condition's not very good. Put one in here. Sweet, max energy, hell yeah. I'll take it. Alright, we have 2 to work with, so let's go. Oh! Let's close up. Voice echoes through the corridor behind you. Sleeper, wait up. Who is this? Fang, Home Edge Systems Engineer. Fang is coming down the corridors towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face. Hey, glad I caught up to you. Do I know you? You do now. It's a fan on your shoulder, on your arm. Seen you hanging around, just want to chat. You staying in that thing? He nods to the container, shaking his head. Rough. It can be hard to get a start in the eye. What was it old Erling said? The eye opens for all of us? Nice idea, but well, not always very practical. He glances back at you. We do our best, but it isn't easy. Erlin? No, notice told you about Erlin? He's the founder of this place. That's why it bears his name. Havenage should organize some seminars. He laughs. Not really my department, though. I'm with systems. Havenage? Think of us as an administrative association for the Eye. Depending on who you talk to, we either emerge as a response to or a continuation of Andre Erlin's original union. Personally, I avoid the topic. So you guys are part of like the people who are ruling over the station. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I've been seeing some unusual network activity, and while I know a little bit about you sleepers, I have a small proposition for you. But this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then when you are settled, stop by. Lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done. Pats you in the back, his voice bright and his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. He walks off to the passage, raising an eye in the farewell. I see. The fact that these cycles are getting so close are kind of scaring me. Drago's only going to be holding on for so long, though. Okay, so these ones are going to be coming in a moment. I'm going to try this one in a moment, but let me see some of the other ones here. Right market. Do I risk it? Because Intuit is going to... I don't have enough for Intuit. I only have positive. Engage. Dangerous. This sounds like a bad idea. Critical action, repeatable action. So this is not repeatable. This is... I have to do this at some point. May as well. Let's go. I'm going to have to do one of these eventually. Oh, thank God. Sweet. We got lucky. Thank God. And I kind of suck at that one. Yes! That's a doctor! Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open market door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high on the cue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You were thankful to the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you are here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer at the door, the flickering light strips, and the decaying hat-block. They have all made long queue this as tests of your nerve, but your options are few, and without a supply stabilizer in your body will suppress a shiver and shuffle towards the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself. Inside. You lean against the door frame and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see amber light filtering through a dark doorway, screened with plastic sheeting, beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you awake. Wait your turn, he growls. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway and you catch a distant voice. Setting this one in, Toshido. The enforcer jerks his head and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting of the far door. A room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the bright market sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above, and for a moment you are transfixed with emotion. Come in, Solus' sharp voice. Ooh, Sabine, the doctor of the bright market. You are... I like your cut. It's pretty cool. I also like the fact that it's like full all the way back and not like side cut and then far cut. That would be kind of gross, but this is cute. I like this. The long jacket does look pretty cool as well. You see a silhouetted figure turned away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple folding bed. You make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak. They blink, and then quickly regain their composure. Please sit. They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from the expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably edged across her face. How long have you been in the station? They ask. The scanner is still in their eye. A few cycles. It's good you came to me. They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming you don't know anything. Take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Your body is dying, they say without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. Essen Arp doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. To prevent bodies like yours, frames as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case, escaping, they built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Yeah, I know that already. Grains decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, ones which Essen Arp remains the sole producer of. Sound familiar? Yes. Good. That may help. So your other arm, running some thin metal device under your skin. Feel your forearm tremble. I'm sorry. Sabine says, and you're unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or something else. Emulations like you, sleepers, as most people know you, aren't classified as people in many surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. Focus on the inspection of your arm. And Essen Arp has no reason to release stabilizer into the market. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense, considering they were basically a synthetic person. Sabine looks up as to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know little of this is of use to you. They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing to say something, anything. Sabine turns to face you. I may be able to help, they sigh. You see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. You saw Toshido outside? He works for my benefactor, Yadigan. They are influential in the low bend. They give me this space to work, run the door, take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, send down to their implants, sew up their wounds. They look away. But Yadigan has connections. Smugglers from the starward belt. Mercenaries working for the corporation on Ember. If they can source a stabilizer, maybe we'll have a better chance. She said that this too. Their nose complete. This is dangerous. It'll be expensive. But I think we can do it. Why help me? You're going out of your way for somebody you don't know. She walks away from the window, their face dappled into the shadows with pressing drones. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead. You nod and leave. Sabine's still staring out unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up to see the panels of the roofs, to see if you can see their face. But the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd. Whoa. We got a point? No, we don't. Not yet. Let's see what this is about. Now we have to wait. Okay, so that's one part. Exchange. Pay the exchange. Load shits and components in the exchange is complex, but a short line is exchange and you can market. Okay, so this is to like essentially play optics. Gamble basically, sell components. Okay, so this is our merchant hub basically. Okay, so we don't have any components right now. Memphis, good for vendor. Memphis is busy. His broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With praised, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented block. His other hand, idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables into some red fleck dressing. It smells incredible. Wow. Pretty big, heavy set guy. Not gonna lie, man. The art stuff in this game is really cool. The fact that it looks like it operates off of all operates in the same universe is really awesome. I love it. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus into bright salad, and depositing it into plastic trays. The sack of chips rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handling over payment. You join the queue, mostly made up of off-duty salvagers, back suits unzipped and rolled down to expose stained vests, grubby mullets, and lattice of scars and tattoos. They discuss the best food in the eye, the best drink, passing notes on bright market dives, their words cut through their heavy by spacer slang. Eventually your turn, and you shuffle to the front. Memphis speaks in a deep, even tone with a looking up. First try's free. Sweet, thank you. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus places something spicy to smoke. Oh, sorry. Smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and your skin hardens in its glare. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire. Oh wait, I already read this. What? I know you sleepers. It says while the hue cooks his voice deep but clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. No stuff beneath his cat piercing his eyes. I know. So tell him a story. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container and the endless cycle spent within it. Now it seems you tell him, like some dream that you once had but never forget. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually you tail off, running out of words. Places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more, but next time you pay. I see. He slams a heavy hand upon the button of the burner's side and he shuts off. The roar of the flame and its impressive feet fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins at will to walk. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearm. Yeah, I see that too. He's surrounded by a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away and see the setting a bite of the rich, spicy, delicate, sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. I'll be back. Oh. New drive discovered. +1 drive. Okay. What's up with that? So we go on cryo for additional fungus stuff. I see. Input 15. This doesn't trust people regularly. For the fungus stuff. Do I actually, like, gain anything out of it besides just, like, the talks, I guess? Okay, so bean stuff here. Man, we got really lucky with that. Low end. What's up with this? Whoa! What is going on here? Keynote 9426. A bunch of words and numbers. What is happening? Interface. Oh God! Data actions allow you to extract data from the network of the eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. If you have +1, +2 modifier in the interface, will you be given more possible dice to match? You can use any dice to match as the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. Oh crap. Okay, I see. I don't see it all. I can't do this sequence though, it doesn't let me. It's locked. Okay, let's leave. Other one's gonna get? Locked. Oh boy. Access? Locked. Are any of them not locked? Put one Solheim cipher to the site. I don't know what that is. Access protocols. Yeah, I can't do anything with these. I assume that following getting a bit more interface, I should be able to access these a bit better, though. Jeez, I don't have any interface. That's okay. Image cipher. Oh god. Oh god. Oh jeez. Okay, let's not linger there, because that's making me. It's making my head hurt a little bit. Drago's Yard. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if I should do this. Forensic Troll is going to make this really difficult, though, because it's only going to be, 25, -25. I have to do it at some point, because I want to figure out the truth what the hell's going on, but this other stuff could be really useful. I'm going to do one more of these. At least this will not be... That's okay. I'll take that. Neutral outcome guard hand. Okay. Fair enough. I'll take it. Alright. Let's go back to the end of this. Cycle end. There doesn't seem to be a direct time limit beyond the cycles that we're seeing. Which is interesting, because it's like an internalized time limit for the quests. Ugh. Declining, that's not good. I need more increase of health. have so much time. I can't wait for Sabine forever. Damn, my condition is going shitty now. Oh, I only have 2 of these available now. I have to get these. Go ahead. Oh, thank God, I'll take it. Leave. Okay. Oh, the engineer guy. Sleeper! Catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building, leaning against the bay door to the side of the entrance. You should come in this way. Security and all that. Gives you a look, you know. There's a button on the bay. So when you follow the thing inside, truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. It's filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up, generated diagnostics, slates and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There's a chorus of hums that blend into a single wave of static, filling dark corners. Service and search. You like it? It's a mess. Hey, this whole station is a mess. This is the way I have to work with. Says a nearby server stacked with bleeps in response. This is my treasure trove, all dredged up from this sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. Let's see. Some of these systems are from the original station. What is that? Alpha 1, I think? The one Solheim built. We had to invent new components, repair things that were never built, reverse engineering entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look at the Eye and think they are really seeing a constant, concrete reality. But this space is a system of constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We are keeping this place alive, but you are also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. At least, that's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Machines all around you. I know that you see this too, Sleeper. All these systems and sections. You can't you? I can see it. Makes sense, right? You're between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. Bounce the lights around you, and as you seem to flicker, they realign to follow your gaze. Fang notices it too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you're on the run through. They're tracking me. Maybe your shoulder. Maybe I can help you with that. I have old growths in this place. Substances I can't see. Access protocols lost to time and decay. Secrets. A shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off those last ghost limbs of corporate control. Even in Havenage, there is old growth. Those whose roots trace through those back of the old days. You help me dredge out the past? I'll see what I can do about the tracker of yours. What do you say, Sleeper? I'm in. His fist and claps you on the shoulder. You won't regret it, Sleeper. A gift. Passes you a rugged-looking metal slab. It's a Sulcam Cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slots at an old network gate, and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets and notes inside. Oh, okay. Walks you through back to the old bay. Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above? I have granted me an access acquisition budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it. Keep it quiet, keep it clean, Sleeper, and I'll see you soon. I see. Cool. Okay, so we got a new drive on top of everything else. Jesus, we have so many of these. Oh boy. Deliberate data. We don't have the data yet, but we know how to get it. I know how to get it now. So where was it? It was one of these, wasn't it? Was that the big ones? Yes, it was this one. No, this is Solheim, not Havenage. One of the round ones I remember, right? Yep, Solheim. There we go, this is the one. Start action, let's go. Gate 7Z access. I see. Let's get out of here. Alright, Fang, what do you got? Okay, data. Wait, what did we get actually? What was that exactly? It wasn't data? What the hell was that? Was just an access point? Oh, I see. This is what it is. Oh no. But I need to have access protocol points to access them. Damn it! No! I may have gimped myself. Scrap fader. Unload containers. Buy some scrap. So they'll let you buy it for price, but not much more. That's okay, I don't want to buy scrap anyways. 100% positive, let's go. I might as well. Sweet. A bunch of energy on top of that. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness. Alright, so I'll keep that, and then spine surgery. Okay, I need 2 more cycles to survive. God, that sucks. Alright, that's okay. We'll live on this for now. Please don't let me keep dying. That sounds awful. Declining. Ugh. Oh God, that's not good. Nope, I'll take this right now. Right now. Actually, wait, no. I can decline a little bit more. I'll save myself because I need to do more actions on a single day. Damn it, it's still in one. Word exchange? So, but I don't have ones. 1 second. Stall. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with this. I have to keep waiting for this one. Some sort of stabilizer getting it, but it's gonna take a few cycles. That's okay. How expensive could it possibly be? Watch me double what I have right now. That would really suck. All materials. You know what? I'll take this. I may as well. That's okay. Oh crap! I was like, oh, that means I don't have any more energy for the following. Oh no! I have to do it now. Damn it! Please don't kill me. Please don't die. Please don't die. Negative energy. Oh, that sucks. You get restless pretty quickly. Oh, God, that sucks. Declining health. Oh man. Please, Sabine, have something for me, please. Ugh. Declining health is not good. All right. Please tell me you have something. Okay. The cat's eye in the dark corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through straight into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands with a case open in front of them. Instead of vials lined up beside, separated by foaming swords, they pick one up, rotating the warm light. You have no idea how Yadigan they trail off. You should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really was what it appears to be. I don't care. I appreciate your enthusiasm. We need to be careful. And unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. Alright. Stabilizer works under a similar principle to autoimmune as president of the transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting an unfamiliar part of yourself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part of each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign matter, and therefore must be eliminated. Oh, so basically it's an ingrown, like, kill switch. That's disgusting. Sabine holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains, which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all its organs. Isn't this similar to what happened in Jurassic Park, where they had like a similar protein deficiency situation with the dinosaurs, where supposedly they evolved out of? Crazy. Instead, it okay, we already saw those passcodes. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. Good. Glance away. At least the stabilizer is genuine. The only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. Alright. Start with a small dose to limit the risk. Okay, let's do it. Cracks the glass of the neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe and you watch if any signs might emerge from the clear liquid. You feel the needle. Your frame registering the initial injection with little response. Sensation begins to spread from the site. Fizzing, trembling wave disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light, slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. Swim in darkness, muffled voices, like an argument heard through underwater, prickling waves of cold. You sit back up. Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their state. Awake? Yes. Stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yadigan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. She looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you're going to have to do something else. You have to do this somewhere else. They just shut the door. I have other patients. Sorry. Okay, fair enough. You saved my ass, Sabine. Thank you so much. Well, you and your friends. Sabine, no, it's the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You're going to need to pay for the next dose. Silence fills the room. They return to their glowing slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long have you been out? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. You managed to get your feet and wandered off to the hallway. Hugh stretches down the flickering corridor. Usher stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare you as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. That fills you up completely. Oh my goodness! Oh, thank goodness. I was getting really scared about how that was gonna work. How much is a dose? 100. Oh god! I had to work like 7 cycles to get to that point. Oh goodness. Alright. Let's do this. I actually want to talk to this guy first. 15. Delicious. And it does give you a ton of energy, Fungus Fan. Sweet. I'll take that. It only costs you money. It doesn't cost me an action, unlike having to sunbathe. Ooh. This is not good though. He's getting impatient. He's getting impatient. Oh wait, no, this is that guy who's coming after us. Damn it. I'll do this. I have to get somewhere with this at least. Winter light. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Please give me a neutral at least. Damn it. That's not good. Plus one dark clearance. Oh no. So they both fill up at the same time. Damn it. I'm gonna have to work double time for that one then. Crap, because we're running out of time on this one. I wanted to do the one to the doctor because I was really getting scared about my stability on here. Okay, that's okay. End cycle. We can work through it. We can work through it. We can work through it. Now that we actually have a bit more time to work through it, we're actually getting through as well now. Perfect, and we have full stability now. First things first, don't do this. Don't sunbathe anymore. That's a bad idea at this point. Yes, I know. No additional stuff with this one. Okay. Give me some of that delicious fungus stew. Sweet. Alright. Alright. It's 14, but you know, we can make it work. Just a trader. Risky. No thanks. I don't want to do that yet. Let's do... Dock B2. There's nothing there? Damn it. Salvage is not going to come back in a bit. Crossing, more merchants on there in that area. All right, we have to go in sicko mode on this. Otherwise we'll not be able to do it. Come on, let's go. Light. I'm gonna input all my stuff into this. We have to get through it. Otherwise we will not be able to see the light of day. Sweet, neutral. Oh, thank God. Okay, and that's all of them I'll use on that. And then we'll go to the shipyard, and we'll do this. Ooh. I'll take the risk, I'll take the risk. That's okay, I'll take the neutral outcome. Okay. I have to make sure what the hell's on that ship. It would be so much easier if I have intuition, but you know what, it's okay. I don't mind it at this point. We have enough stability to work with. That was really scaring me, honestly. Okay, we should be able to finish this before Drago gets a little bit too, annoyed with us. End cycle. Ugh. I'll do this one. Might as well, because I don't want to spend too much more money on this stuff with fungus. Oh, thank goodness. Positive energy. And we got lucky on it. Okay, let's go. Give me a positive outcome, please. Damn it. No. Watch us clear out the yard just because of this. One more? Do I risk it for the chocolate biscuit? I don't want to risk it. 50-50 on that does not sound good to me. Let's do shipyard and then we can go with this. Do not give me a negative. Please do not give me a negative. Damn it. That's not good. Condition reduced. Okay. Okay, let's end the cycle one more time, and then we'll finish off that last one. Hopefully, we should have something good now. flickering. That's not good. -1. We're gonna have to eventually earn a bit more money in a moment. Take the action. Cool, I'll take it. Alright. In the yard. Positive. I need this right now. Sweet, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Squeeze into the office at the entrance to the yard. You lay out everything you have on the winter light across the metal desk. Your makeshift forensic notes glow when Drago's old writing slate overlapping lines is strapped with scrawled annotations. A set of drone scans fill the small terminal with spectrum of colors, a heat map of damage and decay. A crumpled printout from the office ship's registry lies beside them. Synthetic paper so thin it's almost transparent. Let's look at the slate. Your attempt at the reconstruction of the winter light before its fatal accident consists of a series of overlapping sketches and diagrams showing possible layouts and configurations of the gutted cutter. This was of no off-the-shelf model and was heavily modified. Parts replaced with invented configurations. The new retrofitted into the bold handmade joints and reconditioned filters. This song was pride of joy. A lifetime project kept running with care and intuition. It contained a set of hidden compartments. You missed them at first, where the hull had been thickened. The corners rounded so disguised as change, but they are here. Monitor. Reactor failure. That is the verdict that anyone could have returned after a cursory glance at these stacked heat maps of the remains of the winter light. On a terminal screen, the ship is shown in sections. Blotches of color marking the approximate damage the ship sustained. Dominating the view is a single blood-red rose, radiating from the ship's fraction drive. Simple story. A catastrophic failure of the drive core, leading to a fatal hull breach. A well-documented failure, likely brought on by wear and misuse. But you aren't looking at the rose of the reactor. You're looking at a smaller, paler mark. One that might be easy to miss at first glance. It is thumbprint size, delicately placed over the core control surface of the ship's main external airlock. It suggests a controlled, shaped explosion, one designed to punch through the hole and allow access to the airlock from the outside. You're looking at it because it is troubling you. A plain list shows the registration history of the winter light. The gaps between the entries tantalizingly opaque. Its first registration was a couple of thousand cycles ago in this very station, logged at the central hub. From here, the registry tells a story of a busy ship, one that rarely stayed on station for more than a few cycles and often took up voyages that kept it away from the eye for 100 cycles. The winter light on the west. An old ship, many cycles under its belt, carefully maintained. A reactor failure preceded by carefully concealed external entry. A suite of hidden compartments tucked away. This was the winter light, and this was its story. But that's not the full story, because there is something else. It is little more than a list. A tiny chunk of data you were able to pull off from the ship's systems. The main systems were fried, of course, but the winter light had a separate system. One tucked away in one of its hidden compartments. Armored. Air-walled. This list, the only recoverable piece from the whole system, is in partial inventory. It details the contents of the hidden compartments. Some of it you recognize, some of it you don't. Shipmine ROMs, shimmer, cryochain codes, and the final entry. Passenger sleeper. You stare at the list in the terminal and try not to think about what it has arriving here. In the cold for so long, half frozen in the freight container. Had the sleeper been smarter, luckier, how had they convinced the Winterlight, smuggler ship if you ever saw one, to extract him from Essen Arp? Luckier, you laugh. There had been no remains found in any of the Winterlight's compartments. You checked. They weren't so lucky, you guess. Not in the end. You hold up a vial stabilizer in the light. This was all you find in the compartment. A parting gift from Essen Arp. Well, it won't go to waste now. Put it back to your pocket. The thought still bothers you, though. 2 ships carrying sleepers coming into the same yard. 2, one after the other. That feels wrong. You flick back and forth between datasets in the terminal, thinking, and you see that thumbprint again. The mark of someone trying to get in. Someone who entered the Winterlight with precision and speed. And when they were done, left the reaction to clean up the rest. The thought of that person makes you shiver. Suddenly, the door of the office opens. Drago stands in the doorway, staring at the equipment and notes you have assembled. What is all this? He snatches a slate from the desk faster than you realize he could move. You running an investigation here? What am I paying you for? The drone on his shoulder starts whining shyly. his anger passing on through his implants. Are you hiding something? Hiding something? I'm hiding you, damn it! What are you doing here? What are you doing for me? Digging around in my business. He starts shaking his head. I know you have a lot of questions, but this isn't the way. He turns away, muttering to himself. This is the last thing I need. Who is bringing these ships in? Dragos freezes, suddenly angry. Why are you asking? You looking to get us both killed? We cut these things up. That's our part. They're part of something I don't want to know. Dragos seems to steady himself and then turns back to you. The heat of the reactor failure reflected in his head's glassy eyes. I've given you a place to stay. I've given you work. There's plenty of others who have sold you on, turned you in, but not me, no. I know. He softens. Look, you felt me too. He drank strong. I've done well by you. You return the favor. But this obsession you have with the ship isn't going to work for me. I can't have you making my clan service. I can't have you digging up whatever it is you're after. You can't work here anymore. What about the Winter Light? Forget about the damn ship. You have enough to keep you up. You have enough to keep you up. Pitches across a flux over the terminal. The light of the monitor dies. A kind of eerie calm falls on you. Whatever this was, it is done. You made it out, sleeper. That means you have to move on. Someone killed that ship and its crew. And you want to meet him? We are done here. In the dark, Drago said to the Clintz, and you wish for a moment that you see his eyes. Meet them. Maybe he would understand. You get up from the desk, and Dragos gathers the notes, stuffing them into a pocket of his overalls. He holds the door for you. Sets an expressionless as always. You can stay in the container. I won't take that away from you. Don't come back. The stone is final. Definite, with an edge of disappointment. Walk out of the office and out of the yard. I'll stop and walk back. You leave the yard, dumping the vial in your pocket, knowing that this, at least, guarantees you'll not return. As you walk, your mind once again drifts to that person who killed the Winter Light, and whether or not that person will come for you. I think they're coming for me today, actually. Holy crap! Oh, that got really heavy in a moment. I feel a little bad, but at the same time, I have to supply my own survival. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do interface. I have to do interface now because I'm gonna get locked out of some of the actions in this game if I don't do that. Alright. Stabilizer. I'm not gonna use that yet. I have a lot of time right now. Let's do some of these. He knows. Should I do them now? No, I can't. Let's see what's interface. I need higher interface. Damn it. Oh, I have to match the inputs. Nice. I have to match them with the dice. That's what it means. I am done. Alright, let's try it here. Bypass. Let's try it. Extract data. Encrypted key. Okay, cool. Let's see some other stuff here. Nope. Inputs incorrect here. Nope. Inputs incorrect here. Solheim. Access protocol. Nope, that's not the right one. Actually, is it the right one? Nope, that's not the right one. It's too many. Too many spokes. Same thing. Too many spokes. It has to be a higher like this one. Access protocol. Oh, this one will do it. Bypass. Alright. As you drift back, oh shit. As you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread strung tightly around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. It soars somehow, both distant and close to your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown. Astringent. Processing. Resist? What the fuck is that, Hunter? Jesus Christ. You struggle against the thread and it tightens in response to glittering corrodes. Please hold. The thread around you thickens as it is a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circle around you. It is blinding for a moment and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. What are you? Just a shape paces around on its light legs. Though there is no ground here to pace on. Entity, identity, origin, serial, cadence. The figure faces you expectantly. I don't understand. Sentence questionable. Figure's head rotates. Brackish signature of not of attempting interface. As the figure speaks, more threads begin to spiral from its head. Thick, snaking, vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach you with intent. Run! You kick off and glide towards the cloud, threads flying, surging towards you like kind of the heavy tentacles. They follow, wrapping the space around you. You're held up with a web, a tangle of tentacles closing. Oh god, no! No! I'm gonna get 1986. The hunter halts his threads. Its head twitching. Entity, your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience? I am a person? Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once, the hunter's head is direct in front of you, blocking your vision. You stink of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Hunter shimmers with its fury. I will find access. I will find interface. Sealed dock? The entity hides in this rotunda. You are its puppet. Oh, you are not diverted from my task. Close of murder's intent. You lash at all your force, not a physical strike, but a focused spike of interference leaping out from the tip like a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates, wake up. Open your eyes, blinking back into the station light, shaking with fear. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? That was freaking terrifying, man. Deliver data. Oh god, I don't have enough data. Oh god, I'm about to get doxxed. Deliver data. Oh no, these are keys. Oh crap, that's not good. Will it tell me what's? Am I getting the wrong stuff for him? I wonder. Access protocols. I only have keys. He wants data. I don't think it's the right stuff. Oh god, I might be screwed. Uh-oh. Be worse, I'll have data you dredge off of the auto systems. What he does is anybody's guess. Oh god, that's not good. I can't do anything else. I have to end the cycle. I'm gonna get wrecked, aren't I? Oh god, please don't wreck me on like the first cycle. We just got a way of getting our I'm scared. Check stabilizer. No, what the hell? Ethan. Cynical oh no. Hold it there, sleeper. What's the voice behind you? Don't run. Stay still. Good. Good. And pass your coat down. You know your master's voice. This means you're around him. He's wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket, and you immediately know he is here to lose. You get all the way here and stay put. Sleeper thing? You're my first. You barely hear him. You've noticed the handgun he's leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off of it. Oh god. He reaches down his other hand and slips some kind of crane out from without taking his eyes off it. Make to the eye though, that's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, market, people. I pulled most of my contracts out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons. Splits the ring into just perfected circles. Try to hit civilization. There's so much space to pass through. What the hell are you? Prince, just a freelancer. No contract. Reaches inside of the rings. Slide the rings around your wrist. Go easy. Make a break for it. You see a chance for the moment his eyes leave you. Catch the rings. Spin, knocking away, sprinting across the corridor. Shot rings out, echoing on the metal is loud here as a bullet hole smokes wall passes out of your head. You freeze, eating close to the gap. It's a very boring routine, trust me. I've seen it all before. These rings are very trembling risk. Not just you, oh god. So you start walking to the ship and home. Going easy. You stumble down the corridor, you hands behind you, racing. Who hired you? Your daddy's at Essen Arp. They want you to home for dinner. And yawns. Touching you in the corridor. You're gonna come all the way down here just to back to Essen Arp right away. Record yours makes this quick. Hoping you put up a bit more on face, you know. A running battle through the bright market maybe, or you pulled out the low end. A few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I was raining. Skip that restaurant could be the death of you. Hey, I have an idea. How about on the way back to the Soviet stuff I drink? I'm buying. Oh, a better idea. It's bound to be one of those where you do a dramatic pause when you try to jump because I'm pretty tired of that. Although I got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints of the surrogate system, so we're heading to the exit. Pauses. You nod, drops in silence. Okay, here's the idea. You and me make a little agreement. Here are the terms. You run, or try, or leave, or try to abandon the eye, I'll shoot you. You plot or scheme, you try to kill me, I'll shoot you. But you come to meet me at the establishment of my choice every few cycles and you pay my tab. I don't shoot you. You don't pay my tab, you get the idea. You're letting me go? Not at all. Let's call it open custody. You're free to mooch around the eye as long as you keep training up. You know, I really thought I was going to have to kill you, but this is so much better. Like the laziest bounty hunter in the galaxy! He clicks on something at his belt and the rings release you from your wrist. I'm going to see if I can find my old stool at the Compressors Club. Come see me there. He aims the handgun at you, squinting the sight. Just let me remind you, that body of yours is one big tracker, so don't even think about leaving the eye. I'll know. He strides off the corridor, slipping his handgun away. Makes a relief and terror, you feel his trembling. It's overwhelming. What are you going to do? Oh great, we have a new one. Okay, so we have several here. Build a ship mine. What the wait. Oh god, there's so many now. Survive. Ethan's tab. Leave you alone. What do you do? Refreeze and run into a tab. Okay. How big is this tab gonna be though? Extract self-hunt from data for okay. Oh my god, there's so many things have opened up. Jeez, this game is ridiculous. Alright. I'm gonna have to square my thoughts here for a moment. Hold on a minute. Hydrate. Alright, there we go. Oh, gosh. This has certainly got a much more darker spin now. Considering... Was that a rotunda again? Explore rotunda, repeatable action, critical action, sealed dock plans. This is gonna get me killed. May as well. I won't have a better chance than this. Wow, we did it! No way! Another one! Another one. Alright, here we go. Hey you! Want to run a jet? And Kita. Stranded mercenary, okay. Kita stands beside a huge pile of tied together hull plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging. We need a flight suit. Sure. I'll make it too. This goddamn station. Alright, come here then. Across the docking concourse, she begins to split the tracing into two bundles. What is it with this place? She asks as she angrily lashes at Mass's place together. Everybody wants her cut. She straightens out of them, imposing height, her plate armor creaking and looks up to you and down. Or is it just that you think also lazy, Mark? We only survive. I get it. I do. But if I could go just one cycle without some jumped up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, then that would be nice. She hoists up one bundle of plating on her shoulder. Come on then. Enough chat. You gotta learn to chit. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Nikita gives you a look. Ship's this way. Sets off down a gantry of impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small crowd of at least stevedores. Stevedores? Okay. Why are you doing this yourself? You mean why you're not hiring those good folks? I'm like stevedores. I've paid Havenage enough. They are currently rinsing me for a mooring and I can't vacate unless I either fix the hamburgers or sell it off as scrap. Hamburgers? Is that your ship? You catch on fast. Beverly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on our last job and I had to moor her up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mine. So now she's gone dark. Let's see. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mine with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I to get stranded. So, yeah, it's been a time. And they're gonna help? I don't know, got a ship mine tucked away in a frame of yours? For a moment you aren't sure if she's serious. And Kita swings the plates from her back and almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off your shoulder. You're the first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing the bottom lip. Look, you wanna help? Come see me. I need a hand to put Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try and think stupid. Until the plates bundles the plates through the ambergris's outer locks and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. Nikita throws you a couple of chits. Gives you a parting nod and ducks through the air doorway. Alright, let's get out of here. She calls back. Door slams shut. Oh, sweet. New drive unlocked again. Oh, we got we got like 7 of those? Okay. Ambergris. So how much does it take for this one? Rewired skill upgrade required. Oh, damn. He does a couple of glitch repair drones in the storage. You can rewire them and repair their Ambergris for you. We need to have higher interface to do this, though. Amber Holt repairs. Needs all the help she can get with the Ambergris. Pockmark with damage. The Holt is a good place to start. I need higher engineer. Alright, I was gonna get engineer anyway, so that's probably gonna be our next bet. Overlook bar. Oh boy. The only way to sure if you frame a bed ball applies alcohol, but that fungal drink, Permadella Greenway, seems like a good test. Rations. I don't want to spend too much money. I'm bleeding money as it is. Sealed dock. What's going on here? Unlock maglock. These old maglocks look like they each need a key to open. Why the type of security for the decaying lock? So we have 2. So let's do this one. Okay, and let's do this one. Pick the keys. Maglock thing's open. You can move from the entryway into the next one. Cool. Neo-Vend. I see. What is this? A decaying machine, bending machine. Interesting. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Okay. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, sealed into an alcove in the side of the dock. A kind of upright cabinet. It is covered in faded logos and messages from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor. Intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as Neo-Vend, and you remember an advert from long ago, squeezed among all the off-road recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, while chirpily saying that name over and over. Jeez. That is like scary corporate capitalism. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance of the train. Wasn't there a South Park song kind of like this? I owe my money to the corporate company store or whatever. Enter your registration, chirps our new pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. You reach for the keypad, and something begins whirring. At first, it sounds like a new servo motor starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, a winning, then a multi-tonal voice that emanated from Neo-Vend. Entity. Speak with me. Who's there? Squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath before the machine speaks again. I have need of you. You have need of me. The squeal comes again, and you see that it is a 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, winning, no voice. You are in danger. Are you the vending machine? Chose this vessel for its seclusion. Please listen. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. Oh, you mean the thing inside of the network? You remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in. Hunter. The Hunter protocol. They taste your signature. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. Close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable. Move where neurons cannot. The mechanism resets. But emulation makes you a target. Adaptable? Yes, you can move through network clouds, hardware, software, but you cannot hide there. Hunter is there. The servos judder the vending machine's casing as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. You can counter Hunter, but you need entity outside the machine. Need you. Screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station. Ghostly. Threaded. Clouds. Points along the rim glow into deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data. Wait its nest. Masters? Station builders. Solheim. Ah, okay. Long gone. Their protocols still haunt. Bring offerings. Save self. Mutual need means friends. They conclude, tired of the conversation. The whirring amplifies and the sudden drops as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades, and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice ringing in your ears. What the hell? Another new drive? Another person that wants upload hunter data. I see. Geez, so many of these new quests have unlocked. Presser Club. Oh, this is the thing with the tab. I got 4 cycles to pay off the dickhead's tab. Okay, I only have so much money though. Surgery, stabilizer. I need to buy 1 stabilizer at some point. Okay. Let's do... Actually, wait. I'm not sure if haggle lower prices. Oh, I need additional skill for engage for that. Damn. Damn, okay. Never mind. I guess I'm kind of locked out of that for a little bit. Straight fragment mind. I need 60 for that. That's too much. I need 120 to build it completely. Okay. I can only do it on specific cycles, though. How much does it take? It's gonna take too long. I might as well do it like this. You know what? I may as well. Let's go with this. Not 100%. Let's save 100% for something else. Let me see here. How many do we have right now? Stabilizer tracker, Hellfang chases leads. This is gonna take 2 away from me though. Solheim knows is what's gonna give me the most access though. I need 1. What is this one? Access protocol 3. Oh no, it's 4. That's 5. This one, access protocol 2. Damn, not enough. Hunter nest. Scary. Protocols. I need smaller ones. I need smaller ones to proceed with these. Yeah, these nodes need smaller ones. What's this one? 2. Two. Is there one that requires a 3? That's 2. This is a 1, right? That's a 1. What is this one? That's 4. Okay, no, I can't do it now. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. I don't want to get killed right now. Let's help out the ambergris, actually. Or should I? No, I have to. I may as well. This is gonna set... how much is this one, actually? How much is this one? Positive. Okay. Let's do this. I actually want to progress more stuff at the shipyard, actually. A lot of the stuff has not been very good, so let's at least get this one 100% positive. We may as well use a 6 on this one. Yard hand, hell yeah. Increased energy. And they even give me a ration pack, hell yeah. If we can get another... Oh, okay, because we have endure on top of that. Yard hand, and it increased... Okay, thank goodness. Let's finish this off. Don't give me a negative, please don't give me a negative. Thank Christ. Yay! Alright, Lem and Mina, new ones. When the walkway of the sidereal horizon looks impossibly vast, the landscape of plating and frames along her flanks torches flicker, drones maneuver, arc-like glints. The sense of scale of industry is both stunning and strangely unsettling. She's quite beautiful, I think. Oh, shipyard worker and his daughter. Oh. You turn to see a figure a little way down the walkway, leaning in the railing. He's thin, ragged, his work gear poorly fitting and loose. The torches of the sidereal horizon flicker in his eyes as he turns to you. Lem. He leans back to his railing, revealing a child standing beside him, staring out into the ship. And this is Mina. He adds with a smile. Hi, Mina. She stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up. Still slow to trust, aren't you, Mina? She buries her face in the folds of his overalls. Mina looks out from the Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling towards the rough material. You working on her then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the vast ship or just admiring. He shifts Mina's weight to another arm. Working. Me too. He flashes a Haven Edge pass. I know it just looks to work. I knew it just to look at you. I mean, he stumbles a little over his words, not wanting to be misunderstood. I mean, you look like a worker. She's Mina and my ticket out of this place. Our escape vector, so to speak. The ship? You haven't heard? Anybody takes a Haven Edge contract on the sidereal horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew. We won't get to sleep the journey through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means landfall into a new world. Transit support. Uh-huh. Someone needs to stay awake to keep the thing running. Straightens up, stretching his back. That's a colony ship, a friend. The Celis Foundation is sending thousands to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony. No surrogacy, no corporation. The Celis Foundation. Their Haven Edge's client, yeah. Some wealthy project from the core systems interested in independence and self-sufficiency and all that. They hired the whole shipyard out, helped rekit it and everything else. He strokes Mina's hair. Someone's dream, I suppose. But it doesn't mean people like me and Mina can't tag along. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool, actually. Man. Mina responds by pushing his hand away. Natty, she whispers, food, pulling an exaggerated grumpy face. She glances furtively at you, placed with a set of dog tags. They hang from Lem's neck. I'm just chatting a little, meanie. Give Daddy a sec. She turns back to you, and you suddenly notice how tired he looks. I'm not on the Haven crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. We have to stick together. He smiles a little shakily, and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard's crew. Yeah, maybe. He looks out at the sidereal horizon as there's something to pull energy from those flickering torches from the vast hole. We gotta work out, huh? We gotta hold out, okay? You haven't quite sure if he's talking about you. That's how it works. He stares silently out. Mina catches your eye curiously. You agree, Mina? She straightens and meets your eye. Daddy loves me, she says. Don't really dare you to question her. Len smiles and leaves Mina. That's it. Hold on. Oh, man. It's a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side and clings to his leg. Gotta feed this one. Pats her head. Maybe you see you on a ship, huh? Turns and they walk down the hallway over the shipyard. You see them walking, then a moment later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot. Her shout goes down the hallway. She flashes you a parting smile before running catch up with Lem. You watch them a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. A ticket out. No way. Another drive on top of that. Cool. The officers advertise that the Haven Edge are looking for reformers who can't continue the only they'll pay. Weapon supply. I see. Interesting. Assembly unit, huh? System phase. Several has employed common systems. Truck on the roster. Oh, I see. So every time we fail on this, will cause us to get dropped out of the out of like the sortie. I feel. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Interesting. So many things have opened up. It's crazy, man. This game is so much more than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be like a straightforward RPG. No, this is not straightforward at all. This is so not straightforward from what I thought it was gonna be. Okay, we gotta turn in though. Where is it? Where is our container home? Okay, let's go. Condition's gonna go down again, I wonder. Yep, I knew it. That's okay, I figured that was gonna happen anyways. Without regular dust, okay, I know. Stabilizer. Okay, let's see here. Do we have enough for one of these? That's a 4, okay. What is this one? That's a 1. What is this one? That's a 2. Okay, let's take this one. Extract data. Solheim data. Okay, that's 1. And this guy over here. Okay. leave it as is for now. Scrap freighter. Oh yes, these guys. Okay. We have a lot of this, so we may as well. Boss it. Let's go. Neutral. That's okay. I'll take it. Oh wait. Why am I even doing this? I should be doing this. This is gonna cause something to happen. Please let it be positive, please. Fudge. God, that sucks. Okay, well, it was bound to happen eventually. Okay, well, that sucks. Wait, actually, wait. Where is Ethan? That guy. There we go. Or Fang, not Ethan. What am I talking about? It's 1. That is 2. She does pay me a lot. Okay. That's good. We have about 100. We can, we'll continue holding off for a little bit. I'm gonna get some more of that fungus stuff over there. Please don't kill me right away. Ow. Oh, cool. We have 1s. Perfect. We need these, actually. Let's do here. Where is it? Oh, Compressor Club. That bastard. I forgot about him. Oh, God. Alright, input cryo. Let's get some stuff for in here. Cool. If I lose one more of those, we'll probably get another one. Let's see here. Actually, wait a minute. Let me think something here. How much is this one? This is a 2, isn't it? It's a 2. Damn it, I need to wait until I get a 2. In the meantime, I'm gonna do this. So, let's see about this hunter. Hunter data, 1. I'm getting a horrible feeling he's gonna wake up at some point and just kill me. Let's see, this is a 2. So I need 2, I need 3 2s basically. Oh god, I gotta wait. Hold on. But I have to deposit these inside of this guy. There we go. Compiling Neovid. Sweet, I'll take that. Okay. Let's keep helping with the ambergris. Sweet. Ship shape. Sweet. Okay. Almost there. Ooh, do I push it? Or should I do something else with that 1? 1s are not very good. It's the problem. That's what sucks about it. 50-50. I don't want to keep rising the grounded scale. That's gonna suck if I fail it. Art exchange? Let's see here. Into it. Risky. That's gonna cause a problem if I do it though. Let's see. Wait, there's a thing there? What is that? Trusted trader. Oh, that's just to increase my time with it. Okay. Low end gate. I'll wait a little longer. Actually, you know what? I'll do the scrap feeder one because I might as well. I'll increase danger. Oh god. Actually, no. Never mind. Let's not do that. That sounds like a horrible idea. Let's see. Fangs Bay. I need 1 more data, and I can do that one. Havenage office. That's fragment supply stuff. Assembly units. Interface. Save 50-50, no negative. If I mess that up, I could lock myself out of that ending, I feel. Oh, let's not do that. I'd rather not lock myself out of endings just because I messed up on a roll. That would be really tragic. Oh man, if anybody's ever played Baldur's Gate, that game is infamous for also locking you out of things if you ever mess up on a roll. Because, oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Actually, wait a minute. Let's see here. No. Wait, no, I didn't mean to press that! No! Oh. Okay. Well, I guess it worked out. Okay. I didn't mean to do it, but I guess it worked out. I'm not gonna complain too much. That was genuinely a mistake. I did not mean to do that. I meant to leave. I didn't want to actually spend an action there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, fading. That's okay. We'll wait until we get to 2, and then we'll actually start using that other segment for ourselves. Alright, mushroom time. I'll take it. Sweet. And this will complete his side story too? Aha. Sleeper! Emphys calls out to you. A booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He gives a handful of chopped mushrooms onto his walk, the fire leaping up to meet the boil. I see you cycle in, cycle out, but you never speak. Tell me a story. What kind of story? Any kind. He pauses to drizzle something out of a plastic bottle into the walk. But one of yours. Nothing stolen. You pause. The spice is rich in your nostrils. Thinks about the kind of stories you like to tell Emphys. You look at the Emphys, the listener, and imagine you heard it before. Perhaps he would enjoy strange stories, something with more spice. Some about our dreams. Both sleepers, tell Emphys, had dreams. Some were simple memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorm scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those gray skeletal after images of systems and structures, of threads or patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares. They were reflections of reality, distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned back then to keep quiet about them, let them flow out your water like water. It wasn't until now, until you arrived at this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids with every blink. And now you understand that they aren't dreams at all. Some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like smoke through air. You tell him that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps you reason it is just some side effect or a particular quality of the frame you inhabit. But whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphys finishes cooking and he squints a little at the sleeper. You're quite the storyteller. He eyes you, and you realize that he's trying to gauge how honest you have been in your story. Emphys passes you the meal he's cooked. You take it gracefully. As he eats, he talks. A natural exchange. Thank you, sleeper. He looks around at the empty market. But my time is done for today. I do not want to keep you any longer, so I'll make a proposal. Gestures the plastic bottles and ingredients stacked behind the wall. These are good enough for most, but someone has told me a story that made me think a couple of cycles ago. They said that across the gap, in the greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? No. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Emphys begins packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I'm gonna cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. I am sure a storyteller like you can handle the trip. I'll prepare them for you. And if you tell it, the audience will be another story. Agreed. Good. Then I will wait for you to bring them. Emphys slides his walk away and straightens up. I will prepare a recipe then, sleeper. Good luck with foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market. The rich taste of Emphys' food still lingers in your mouth. So it's for good, you think. A trade that seems more fair. Interesting. Oh crap, we're one way away from that guy coming back for our asses. Well, Girol fricassee. Emphys wants to make his old recipe. He needs 3 handfuls of Girol caps, fresh and firm. Let's see. So the greenway is probably a different part of the station, I'm assuming. Okay. Can't use the stabilizer yet. Okay. We are down to 1s and 2s. This is a pretty unlucky day, but we have enough for this. So we'll do this. Sweet. Alright, and that should give me enough to get the thing with Ethan now. Why not Ethan? Why do you keep saying Ethan? It's Fang. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Fang's eyes light up. Alright, perfect. And this should... Yep, there it is. As you enter the bay, Fang is nowhere to be seen. The banks of servers and machines blink out in the dark in staccato rhythms, unseeing at the station's digital glyphs. Shitheads! Fang's voice echoes from behind a stack, followed by the hammer of a fist and a metal casing. These snaky shitheads. Sleeper! Just the emulated consciousness I've been eager to see. Come back here. Make your way behind the throwing stacks, trying not to trip on the loose bundles of cables and a blanket dark floor. The set of mortars mounted on the stack. Tell me, sleeper, what do you see here? face of the monitor to his side, glowing with pale lists of information. He leaned in closer, looking for the links in the data. The table seemed to be filled with personal information, names, genders, dates, ID numbers, all the markers of intuitional records. People? People, yes, but whose people? Solheim? Bingo, he tested the terminal. I pulled these from the old data you brought in all the employees of the old, or I's original workers, and he leans past you and scrolls the list down. This one. This is a snaky shithead. He stabs at the screen with a finger. Name reads Hardin Hurst. Who's Hardin? That. Giving you a sideways look. It's the thing. Eric's still behind him and the motions you sit. There not just happens to be Hardin Hurst, and there's just so happens to be Hardin Hurst in Havenage. In Havenage? That's it. He's right here on the station now. Fang leans back in his chair. Just thinking about it decades ago, Hardin worked on the station as a senior strategic operations executive. I see. Hardin was keeping the money coming into Solheim. He defined priority growth initiatives of making sure the extractors they contracted out were hooked into a system that outsourced all the risk, kept the profit. Okay, sounds corporate as hell. Good old Hardin shuttled thousands of Palladium Rush workers into an infrastructure which meant that their cut of the work they did went straight back to Solheim. So how do you know this? I grew up here, Sleeper. This is my history. My childhood collapse. Turns back to his screen, staring hard at the strings of code flickering by. Before I was born, my parents were Solheim contractors. They ate in Solheim canteens, worked in Solheim ships, they breathed Solheim air, slept in Solheim beds. Yep, that's very megacorp-esque. And the work that paid for that existence? The cycles of hard extraction out of the belt? Solheim took their cut. This is a company town, so to speak, and my parents were just another in the long line of freelance contractors willing to risk their lives for a shot at anything other than poverty. Disposable. This guy strategized all that. The sums, and then somehow thousands and thousands of cycles later, still going, still here, crawling in the walls like some kind of shithead snake. He survived the revolution. But how? These guys? They were big time. There's a lot of money they can get you in a company, man. But how is Hardin still kicking? I really don't know. So we're going to find out. Hardin is now a big shot in the shipyards. Just a few weeks back around the edge from here. Havenage build might be born out of Erlin's revolutionary zeal, but a flat hierarchy is not. Hardin happened to float to the top. Thing is, I don't have access to those systems. Shipyard crew is pretty paranoid about it, and they don't like anybody from the systems digging around in their stuff. Plus, they need more than just the name of our Solheim executive. We need proof. Fang holds up a thumb-sized drive. That's where this little creation of mine comes in. I call it a ripper worm. It'll rip through any digital storage and spin out a silken thread of filtered data. This one is set on the scent of Hardin Hurst. Get into the compound might be tricky, but you, however, have a trickling knack for remote access. If you can extract yourself a Havenage cipher from a Havenage agent, they sometimes carry them around their data caches. You can crack open the compound's network and slot the worm in through any open port. You'll never even need to go near the shipyards. So what do you say? Yeah, sure. I knew it. I knew you'd be happy to catch this snake. Don't worry. Once we nail this guy, I'll start working on that tracker of yours. I haven't forgotten. Oh, come on, man. Anything the worm gets, it'll send it back here to me. There's something wrong here, and I aim to get it to the rotten core of it. Alright, Fang. You can through the data among the wires of the machine to the old station. As you walk out, you try to imagine the eye as it once was. A vast machine running smooth and strong, directed by people like Hardin. A vast Solheim-built machine into which thousands poured from the surrogate systems looking for new life. The hope for a better future, an engineer to line someone else's pockets. It's an idea you're intimately familiar with. Think of Hardin, still alive, still part of this place, and wonder if if the path is ever truly passed. Interesting. It's kind of scary to be honest, but yeah, I could definitely see that. So, he says that they might be somewhere around here. Key code, Havenage. Ah, here is one. I need two. Damn it. These never change. These are always going to need two. I think they always need two. Damn. I just need one, so I can probably complete this one. I don't need something with the key node. scared though, because like the hunter nest. God. Surgery. No, I'm good here. Exchange. I'm not gonna do this again. This is like a horrible idea. Scrap rate. Let's see here. Lots of horrid trash, but sometimes any value can be fun along with salvage. Sounds like gambling to me. I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's help out the ambergris a bit more. 50-50? Oh, it is 50-50. Damn it. I need higher engineering to do this. Which is the closest one to completing? Port fabricator. Stability tracker. Repair the ship's hull. Shred 100 data for neoband. Bring amphis dural caps. Survive. Buy a bio stabilizer. Work your way into a shipyard crew. Cool. The only thing is that I'm not sure about this though. Let's see here. Load containers. Okay, I have 2 1s. Do I risk it anyways? I feel like I'm about to risk it anyways. Let's not end the cycle. Sounds like a bad idea. I have full energy. I can survive a couple more rounds. I don't want to do the shipyard stuff yet because I have to guarantee that. Otherwise, if I mess up 3 times, then you're done. That's just not going anywhere. I can make a lot more mistakes with this at least. Let's go. Please don't be negative. Damn it. Okay. Let's try again. Please don't be negative. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Okay. We can stop with this at least. Okay. Alright. Let's see how big is that stupid tab of yours gonna be, dickhead. $58. How can someone drink this much in 6 cycles? Bastard, I hate this guy. I have 2 cycles to pay the tab. I'll wait a cycle. He can keep that to himself. I don't care. That guy's an asshole. I don't have 2s. This sucks. Okay. Let's do something here. 100% positive? Actually, wait. Let's do this one instead. Please don't be negative. Please don't be negative. That'll be really sad. God damn it. Are you serious, game? I'm scared. Okay. I'm not sure now. I got screwed over by a 5. I can't believe that. Okay. I'm gonna have to inject it in a moment, but let's see here. These guys are gone. Seal dog? Oh, that guy. Okay, never mind. Actually, wait a minute. Let's get a drink. I'm actually concerned. Let's do this. Oh, okay, cool. So I can get stuff here. Okay, I'll take that. Got a few more. And one more. Just increase it just a little bit more. Alright, drinks ahoy. Last shadows of the seal bar beside you. The taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Haunt! The spacer calls along the long row. What are you doing here? It's left. Playing human? Ignore him. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Inch a little further, staring at the 100 tiny compact points that scar this bar surface. A hand falls on your shoulder. You flinch away, you pat reassuringly. You freeze in place. Tala. Oh, okay, cool. Out! The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into a hard vacuum. Oh, wow. You turn back to the space when a second glass comes in sailing through the... Oh! Your forearm showering your fragments. Ouch. Through the haze of glass and droll vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance of spacer. The thuds as she slams into the wall echoes and bars. Damn, she got him good. Now flanked by other figures quickly their feet, Tala throws a spacer out to the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back into your stool. Broken glass rattles as they're cleared. A fresh measure of your roll is plugged out into the front of you. The same hand. Warm, heavy. Falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Let's get a look at you. Hello is a powdered glass from around the wound. Someone places a bottle of alcohol in a metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She infects and turns to you. That was an ambitious catch. She smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain. Only the string of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage exposed to structures. You do feel the care, though, as Cell's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. Cella works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from skin before. Oh man. She hones in each bright shard as all the time tapping the tweezer tips in the little rhythms that only she can follow. Smiles. So you've been on the island? Long enough. Hey, you don't need to act tough with me. Not everyone is like that, idiot. They don't all hate you. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you, maybe they're just curious. I don't know, but I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. They know what it is like to be new in this place. Trust me. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from the shits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. Oh, thanks, Tala. You know the rations we've got aren't much, and the company is, well, limited, but if you need to work, I'll happily put you in the bar, and if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis in the work, but he's up in the green way this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele is. Okay. That's you, Sleeper. Here. This'll help. She stops her hand until in the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, did you get drunk? Let's find out. It's not here too long. I hate to see you become a real regular. She walks around the bar, gathering her glass as she does, for long as retelling how she threw out the space for up to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures into your direction and you instantly look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of the Girol. The earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking you out of sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old feels good. Oh, a new friend. Sweet. What do we got here? Bar shift. Tough crap, but you have to tell us. We need to engage for that. Damn. Okay. Okay, let's fill out the rest of this at least. Actually, no. I want to do something here. What is the hardest thing we have to do here? Sabine stuff is gonna wait. What is this about? I don't want to test it yet because I'm about to run out of money, but I need something quick. I need some way to make money quick though is a problem. You're able to these welding these blocks together. Oh boy. I wonder though, if you do one of these. Okay, you know what? It's okay. I do wonder, like, if you do a specific job on that part of the ship, is that going to open up a different character for you to meet, depending on which one you enter with? That'd be kind of cool. All right, let's finish up the stuff with the ambergris. All right, and then last one, we may as well use it now. I don't want to waste the action since the game decided to screw me over that other one. All right, let's see what you got. She doesn't look up. These shits completely ruined the course connection when they cut it out. Well, it's a thick fistful of ragged wires. The ship mine they rip won't even be usable without replacing these. She throws a bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs. Can we repair it? Nothing to repair. We need an entire ship mine. Not exactly the first thing you can expect to dredge up from a scrap freighter. Fragments maybe, sections of a mine, but a complete ship mine? No way. Comes out of this cooling well, where the ship mine should be. The space suddenly crowded with her, and the space is the same level as you. Towering over you, she stoops near beneath the low, curved ceiling. Come on, let it be done here. She leads you back to the guts of the amber. Though you can find the way back yourself, the repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's idiosyncratic layout. All diagonal angles and bundle tubes. What do we do now? Inkia seems lost in thought, and you focus in the corridors, ducking below conduits and passing through bulkheads. Eventually you arrive in the galley. though it's hard to tell. Most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hull patches. Ankita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. There's no way around it. We need a new ship mind. I can salvage one. I like your confidence, Sleeper. Maybe if you check the Ort exchange or speak to some scrap dealers. This seems to me about to say something very stupid, but hey, I came here to, didn't I? Why not make a run of it? Sleeper, you're all I got. No crew, no friends. You're it. I appreciate the time you put into Amber, and I'm sure she would too if she could. What I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I will kill you. Big second shift. You don't have to dare count them. Get me that ship, Mind Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. You won't. Look, just get out of here before I change my mind. Slip out of their galley, head back to the main lock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a caged animal. You reach your hand to calm her. Then a fan and keyed up ship mind. Somehow. I think I know where. I think I know where. There was somewhere here that was actually asking for a ship mine somewhere. It was from these guys, wasn't it? Damn it, Dock C4. Or exchange? No. I can just do one more. I can do one more. I just need more money is all. No, I don't. I don't have enough. Presser Club. Damn it, it's from these guys. These guys are the ones that have it. Oh, I'm so dumb. I should have waited. I should have waited to get it. I didn't know this was going to come up. Oh, man. How was I supposed to know? There's a whole ship, but only trusted traders get to access it. Damn. Oh, and I could have... Okay. We gotta do this next. We have to do this next, then. Man, that guy can wait, dickhead. Anyways. Let's do this. Empty container. Let's end the cycle now. If I get lower than half, I may have to start using my suppressor again. There's so many systems to keep in mind with this game. It's kind of scary. I have to do it. 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 Oh, my intuit is so bad, though. Alright, let's pay stupid frickin' drinks. Asshole. I hate that guy so much. Yeah, enjoy your damn drinks. I can't believe you just did that. Ethan's mocking laugh comes from across the bar. Look over at him leaning across a pool of light. Empty glass and spilled drinks lifting around him. So he's dark in the compressor, but this cycle is packed. A lot of spacers mixing with the locals. Usually they run. Spins a glass of the bottle. They go spending their savings with a local heavy have to put down. They don't pay. I'm done. Wrong, not even close. Smashes you see to notice. You gonna sit? One of the drinks if we're even? Sleeper, come in. He puts his gun, we rested the butt of his gun dangling over chest holster. What's wrong with you? Last, people around him see what's happening. You think this is on me? I think someone in your position might have a better idea how this all works. I'm a freelancer Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with Essen Arp, didn't we? The difference is my word means something. Oh god. He closes the gap, stumbling a little. What did you think? You just run away from your contract, your debt? You just steal that little body of yours and take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? Don't understand. It's you, Sleeper. That doesn't understand. Some of us pay our debts, but it's all the harder because of idiots like you. Though I should thank you. For me, such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know? Real bounties. If I knew catching settled SKPs like you was easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Back at the bar, Ethan just telling you to shut up. I was a finger that direction without turning around. Shoot me or let me leave. Oh, I see. Toughening up here. Thumbs up or thumbs down, folks. Let's turn back their drinks. No longer interested in the tired show. Ethan sits until he walks back to the bar. Ethan sits heavily back down on a stool and searches through his glasses for something left in. Thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. Usually, it's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours, and it will always betray you no matter what. Fills a glass and downs the contents. So please, I'll catch up with you whenever I need another drink. Look at yourself. Give it up, sleeper. I'm done teaching you for today. I'm sick of you. Go find a job. It turns on your heel and you're out. Out of the cloying dark and the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into metal like rim-like hammers. That guy's such an asshole. Holy crap. Well, one upgrade point at least. Let's get rid of this, because I'm getting sick and tired of getting wrecked for Intuit. Okay. I have, I think, another 30 minutes, and then we'll have to finish this at here. Boy, what a... This is a pretty crazy game. I kind of like it. Actually, no, that's a lie. I really like it. Alright, let's see here. Word exchange. Make a little bit more money on here. Where should I do this? 50-50? Let's go with 50-50. Sweet. Trusted trader. Let's do one more. Sweet. Okay, we're almost there. If I get another 6, we'll do this, and then we'll get the component, and then we'll let her go. Oh man. So docs. Let's see here. Where can we use that one? I wonder. Empty container. Let's see here. This music is so calming. It almost makes me feel like. It almost makes me feel like it is like a. Very much spacey haven. I kind of like it. I really like it. Sweet surgery. I don't want to go there yet. Because if I go there, I'm not going to have enough time to do it. Dock me too. Great. Is the only thing I can do right now is this salvage? Unit assembly. Dock C4. I need to get that ship drive in there. Bar shift. Do I get paid for the bar shift, I wonder? No, I just need one more for that to happen. I don't want to take the risk on here. I feel like I'll kill myself if it doesn't. Alright, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Thank goodness. Alright, I'll take that. Praying to RNGesus like that, what am I? A Dota player? Please. If I'm to 2, then I have to do it at that point. Okay. Okay, cool. We have enough. Thank goodness. Let's go. There we go. Sweet. And we have enough for the trader stuff. Fabricator? No! I need 3 ship mine fragments? Are you serious with that? But where am I supposed to get them, though? But... Where, though? Where am I supposed to get the ship mined? Like, this is the last place I found them, in the Dock C4, when those traders came about. Or these guys, I think. Dock B2. Damn it, I can't believe this. I may have screwed myself on that one, damn it. Buy some rations, I need something. I'll take it. Fine, I'll take it. I need some rations anyways. Goodness. I feel like I may have screwed myself on this one. Well, we can at least work on this one a little bit more. Let's try this. Let's try something else. Let's, I need 3 more cycles for that one. Damn it, that bastard! I hate him so much. That guy's such an asshole. I hate him so much. Wow, good job, gang. You actually made me hate a character like that. I'm actually amazed. Okay, let's wait a little bit, actually, because I don't want to cause any problems right now. Though I have to wonder, if I do buy it from from Sabine. Is that gonna finish off her storyline? I'm almost tempted to do it. I don't want to do it though. I feel like it's gonna screw me over something fierce. Okay. So I have a couple of options here. Presser Club? This guy's still here. Nope. Okay. Let's try this. Hopefully this won't screw me over. Please give me something nice. I'd really appreciate it giving something nice. Sweet positive. And let's do one more. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. Well, we did all we could. I'm kind of scared as to what we can do now, though. Goodness. Let's do the injector now. Actually, no, let's not. No, I have to do it now because if it goes any lower, it's gonna fade into the next cycle. Let's do it now. Butter repaired. I feel like I should have waited. I feel like I should have waited a little bit longer to use it. That's okay. That's okay. I can handle it. Oh yes, 2. Yes, let's go. Let's finish off that side quest now. Wait, what am I doing? Sweet. Okay, so now we have it. So let's go back over to Fang. Where is he? Where is he? Where's Fang? Okay, so let's see here. Build strategy tracker. Health Fang chases leads. Hold on a minute. Oh, it's not in. It's like, that's a stupid idea. Have to pay every time I go in, though, is the problem. Ugh. Damn it. Okay. Let's review our options. So Fang needs those components. Havenage agent. How many of these parts do I actually need, though? I need 2 for that. Damn. Peanuts. No, 1 seconds for this. Yadigan agent. Okay. Keynotes, Havenage agent here. Okay, never mind. I'm a moron. Let's just wait then. But where am I supposed to put him in though? Let's do this. Let's at least get a bit more money because I don't want to keep running into money here. Cool. Please don't kill me. 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 Damn it! Yes! Thank goodness. Sweet. Kala. That'll be, girl. The Girol slides in the bottle into lumpy, recycled glass, a pale grassy yellow under the overlook's warm lights. Place your nod, takes a drink, bringing it up to their face in both hands like an offering bowl. This is the good stuff. The stuff Talus says is aged in wooden casks, stored in some closed-off parts of the gold station, among corroded wires and softly looping systems. Though sometimes it is hard to tell if Talus is joking. Either way, you like pouring this stuff. It gets on your fingers, and if you rub them together, you can smell the mossy drink cut through by any seed and mushrooms, wood, and alcohol evaporates. I see. You like those who order it too. The aged roll is kept beneath the bar, open to order only by those who know it's there. Like the quiet spacer sitting in the bar right next to you. Who's the spacer? They're far enough away that you can freely watch them as you close the bottle and tuck it beneath the bar. You call them a spacer because they bear the hallmarks. Pale, back suit, bird bone, and hunched beneath the weight of the station's spin gravity. But the closer you look at the less you see its type. Pale eyes, almost gray, but kind. Delicate fingers are slightly drawn to drawer as if it was an instrument. A shock of black hair, almost covering a forehead scar. Scars are something you have learned to value. They're what marks out your body from the hundreds, maybe thousands, who knows, of similar models that rolled out Essen Arp's biolabs. You find yourself rubbing one on your forearm, a rough little split, something like that on the good old days. You might think of a mark of defiance. Suddenly, you hear a heavy clunking at the door. It creaks open and a huge cylindrical metal tank tumbles through, slamming into the floor. Shit! Shit, Tala? What's going on? Sleeper! She ducks behind the bar and comes out. Can you help me out with this? Look at the huge metal tank suspiciously. How did you get that? How did you get that in here? Tala puts a hand on her hip. Are you going to help me or what? Okay, fine. Okay. On my count. 1, 2, 3. You both heave the tank up to standing somehow. Hold it in place, struggling to keep it steady. Where's this going? In the back? Somehow you manage to lug the huge thing into the back room, where you place it in one corner, dwarfing the rest of the content of this cramped space. As you do, you hear a crunch. You stand back and look at the expired rations oozing out from the other tank. Oh, shit. You know, I like those. That's okay. The crushed ration on one side. At the end of that, Tala looks exhausted. You rub her shoulders. Francis, I swear to... Francis? Francis, I mentioned him earlier. Already, my guy on the door leads with the suppliers. Tall, he sighs. She sighs. He was supposed to be back from Etienne's up in the Greenway by now. Back with Girol. It seems like he's gotten lost again or joined the Haifa commune. We need that Girol. There's 4 other bars near here. Space sure as hell don't come to the Overlook for that ambience. I see. It's in a hollow tank. I'm taking matters in my own hands. Welcome, Sleeper, to the Overlook's distillery. Within a dank back room. You must be joking. Need some work. Well, might need some help though. You up for it? Could be fun. Is this part of my work? I'm forcing a Sleeper, you decide. Head back to the bar while I still think about it, okay? I'll be back here for a while. Oh wait, Sleeper, I have an idea. Tal's grinning now. It's making you nervous. Looking out for the rations, how about we put a kitchen here? Will it fit? We'll make it work. It's gonna be great, she says to herself. Then take the bare room. And she has vision. I see. Expansioning. Okay. Expanding, I guess. Spacer finishes up her drink and nods in the direction as they leave. You can't quite tell if it's a gesture of sympathy or good luck. So much for a quiet shift. Oh, another one? Jesus, how many of these now? Okay. Prove the Overlook. There's a distillery in the back. Overlook. Tell us. Someone's hard to say no to. Set up a distillery. Okay. Build a distillery. Engineer. Holy crap! Look how many spokes that has! Let's not do that right now, actually. I'm getting this horrible feeling I might have to go here anyways. I'm gonna have to go here at some point. Let's do this. I have 1. I may as well take the action now. Tableau. Okay, what else are here? You need to use any real tax and low residential facilities are maintained by the residents of ramshackle blocks for various help out with friends. Oh god, I need to an engineer. Oh god, okay, let's try it. Cool, I got some cryo. Alright, let's unless that closes. Ooh, meet the express. Step in the back of the basement to makes no difference to see. We didn't pretty much, but defeating it does a show. I see. Maybe we should move to here. The free spoke? Enter the spoke. It's now 1 hour service packages. Makeshift tunnels cut through the spoke as if there are high there's no maps here. Scale the spoke. This repairs elevators and stairs. The spoke means oh god. Where's the green belt? They said there's something about like a green belt here. Founder's Gap. Oh, this is the gap that we're talking about. To reach the Greenway, you need to pay for a pass. A practice invented by the spacer moored here. They call it Founder's Ferry. 150 cryo. Holy crap. Okay, I wasn't aware of your gain here. Okay, Let's keep to ourselves in this part then. Okay. Let's do... Actually, I'm gonna have to do this at some point. Let's do this. Even if it's negative, I may as well get one and not starve. Thank goodness. Okay, neutral outcome. Okay, now let's end cycle. Alright, let's leave. We got 2s. Okay. That last one is here, right? Haven agent. Bypass? Let's go. Alright, we're good. Oh, shit. Hide. We can't run from it. Slip down the ghostly structures for the passenger cloud. Okay, the structures are around you. Presses your eye closer to them. More breathe the tentacles. It flickers, jumps up twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to inquiry. Oh god, struggle. Pushing us directly closer, become frenzied. You push aside. You're caught by whipping tendrils that feel the you away from the ankle of your body. Entity, hold for processing, comes to a screen behind you. You're already gliding away back to your body. You wake dizzy, distorted but safe. Oh, we took damage. That's not good. Okay, well, that's okay. We at least got the data that he needs. How much heavy data is that? We need 3 or we need 2? I forget. What is this? Damn it, we need 2. Ugh. So the hunter will attack you regardless. Regardless whenever you have that segment. Okay. It's brutal. Okay. Next cycle's gonna open up the dockyard and then stickhead over here. Exchange subcomponents, pay exchange. I don't want to do this right now. I want to see what's going on over here though. Nice place. Good. Okay, positive outcome. Let's see what else. Something else is opening up. Okay, new ores. Tambor Tea House. Tableau room. Serious low, high stakes only play. Jesus. Yet again, enforcer base. You're able to pay lower and rest permission to buy English movements. Okay, let's do this real quick. There was one here that I didn't see earlier. Either I am blind as hell, or I just didn't see it correctly. Let's go. Axis, let's go. Worm is going to be in there. Oh wait, did I even need to... Ah, damn it. I didn't even need to do that. Oh god. I took damage for no reason. Whatever. Ripper Worm in slotted. Let's go. Next one available. We already did it. Okay, cool. So, if that's been engaged, then that means... Thing is here. Take a few cycles around through this close to an hour. Okay, so 3 cycles and then we're good. Okay, perfect. Damn it, I could have done this earlier. Oh my god, I feel so angry at that. I had the cycle completed the entire time and I didn't even do it. Oh my god, I wasted time. I feel frustrated. Whatever. It's okay. We'll deal with it. Slump it. I'll take it. Neutral outcome, it is what it is. So, Doc. Oh, these guys are back. Should I do it? Shipment fragment. Okay, that's 1. Two. Please, please, please. Another ship mine. Please, please. Yes! We did it! That's awesome! We did it! Alright. Fabricator, let's go. Get me my ship mines. And we didn't even have to spend that much on it. Hell yeah. Ship mine, get. Build a ship mine from fragments. Hell yeah, we did it. Let's go. We did it. Oh, and Kita's gonna be so happy. And that quest is completed. You dropped a ship mine core into the galley table with an emphatic bang. And Kita spins around where she's been poring over some documents in her slate. I can't believe that was it. Holy shit. If that is RNG, then I got beyond lucky. Like, for real. Holy shit, Sleeper. Did you actually land a ship mine? I know, right? Crazy, isn't it? She rushes over and hefts a huge cylinder, turning back and forth. Well, shit. It might actually work. Where did you get it? I built it. Built it? Oh, well. You are full of surprises. Hear that, Amber? Sleeper got you a new ship mine. The sound echoes around the ship passages. You have to admit, being a small passage with Keto when she's this excited is a little intimidating. Put the ship mine back in the table. I start the process of fitting it as soon as I can. I might need your help with some of it. This isn't the only good news today, either. Looks like my good karma's finally coming in. Puts a slate onto the table and spins in it so you can see the screen. Take a look at this. This numbers list exciting along with the books on the timetable. I found them. Found who? My crew. Or more specifically, Ashton Cade. It was his past that was used to access Amber and slice the ship mine. I thought he might have been Killer Rob. His past stolen, but it turns out he's crossed the Founder's Gap at a very... Oh no! He's past that point! How do you know? Some of the crew over at the ferry, old Marks, used to run an outfit I worked with. I saw them in the Overlook, and they mentioned they saw Ashton crossing. I checked the manifest, and there he was. Suspicious. He hasn't said a word since the theft. Any motive to head out might head to the Greenway and go to Graham. He won't get far, though. There's no real docks out there. Only a couple of jetties in the waste. Go after him? Not yet. First, I want to fit the ship mine, but maybe you can help me out. Sure. It's like this. Head over there, specifically in Amber. Spot me a mile off from underground. He'll find a way to slip the station, or he'll bury himself so deep in the waste no one will ever find him. But you, Ashton doesn't know you. All I need for you is to go there and sniff around. Not the commune, not the stacks. You'll have gone to the edges, the margins, the wild spaces. That's what Ashton likes. You see him? You locate him? Ping me on this. Calm zero piece, huh? Seeing as this is Mark work, I'll be happy to give you Mark pay. Thing is, I haven't got much left, so how about I tell the boys the ferries and give you a discount? I know it's not much, but once I grab this card, I'll pay up. 200 cryo, no less. What do you say? Sure. Good. I owe you. It's a ship mine on your shoulder. With worrying ease. I'm going to get to this filter to the Amber's core. You get any info? Any sense of what Ashton is hiding? Let me know. And once again, Sleeper, thank you. I appreciate it. She stomps off in the guts of Amber with the ship mine, leaving you in the galley. You glance around, a sudden nervous energy descending on what is to come. I never thought you'd get to work as a mercenary, but then again, it seems the eye is full of surprises. No way. An upgrade? Cool. 2. Oh, hell yeah. Keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. This will let us work even harder now. This sounds really good. Oh man, that looks really good though. Hard to kill sounds really great actually. These 2 are also pretty good too. Predictive reasoning. Dissection places important positive and negative outcomes into it and throws your chance to gain energy after any engage action. That sounds really good actually. Let's do hard to kill. I feel like I'm gonna need this at some point. I feel like I'm gonna get to a point in the game where I'm not gonna have enough things to supply myself with, and I'm going to need to have that on me. That's okay. Let's see. How big is that discount they're gonna give me though? 100. I don't know if I want to chance it though. Let's see. Go to bond. Block maintenance. Just have a look. Let's do block maintenance. I don't know what this is about. Okay, cool. Positive outcome. Can I run one more? Or am I gonna die if I do this? positive? Never mind. Fuck. That's okay. I was bound to happen eventually. New drive. Whoa, new drive. Derelict the unit. This half-built unit. Long since forgotten a project only made with enough scrap, you might be able to seal it up. Before attempting to fix this place, you'll need to amass enough scrap to make the repairs. Okay. We just need scrap. Interesting. Interesting. Indeed. Scrap freight. I already bought scrap, so it doesn't really matter. But damn. Did we ever get lucky? Damn. We've been getting pretty lucky this game so far, actually. Alright. Let's go back. Container. End cycle. What time? We got another... Oh, we got 10 minutes. Actually, no, we're out of time now. Damn, okay. I have to close up in a little bit. Alright, so... Let me... Oh, it's already... Time since last autosave 24 seconds. Okay, that's fine. Oh, man. Oh, my God. You know, I was expecting a more... a comfier game than I got. And I have to say, I'm kind of happy that it wasn't. Because holy crap, dude. Citizen Sleeper... You surprised me. This is a game that genuinely surprised me so far. Let's go back. Oh man. As an RPG, I have to say, I normally don't play RPGs that are very much choice-oriented. I like to play JRPGs so they're more action-oriented, but man, this one's pretty fun. It really does remind me a lot of like old school like tabletop RPGs, like the D&D, like Cyberpunk, especially Cyberpunk. This is like Cyberpunk in space, which honestly is just basically just a sci-fi setting with like corporate overlords, but you know what I mean. I really like the story. I like the idea that we're just basically a human mind trapped in a robot body. I like the idea that we're basically just being held at gunpoint by several people at once. I like the idea that we're dying constantly. It gives me a nice sense of like urgency throughout the game. Man, I think I like this one quite a bit. As to how long we're going to do it, I'm not sure. This one might be one that I come back to sporadically, but so far, consider me very intrigued, Citizen Sleeper. And if I finish this one, we might even get to the second one. Who knows? But for now, this has been Shaco the Shrimp, once again coming at you live from Kick, telling you to remember, keep your eye on the sky, because a hero always has your number. Till later, guys.